going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And that is so important right now. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. Keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Now, of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And as we can see, Bitcoin and cryptos again are correcting. Looks like they're trying to do a soft landing for CME, but guys, we know why we're headed down. This should not be a big deal to those that are in crypto. If you're new to crypto, sit back, learn at this time. Now, basically, it fell to about 45. It has moved up just a little at about 47, 48,000. Now, we had a Bitcoin whale sold about 2,700 Bitcoin, $156 million. Guys, that's definitely a lot of money, but we've had all these institutional buyers, grayscale, so that is definitely not the reason why Bitcoin is taking a dump, and then all the rest of the cryptos take a dump. We know that Bitcoin and cryptos are manipulated. Bitcoin goes up, the rest of the cryptos go up. Bitcoin goes down, the rest of the cryptos go down. We know who's doing it, the Fed, and we're going to get into that more. But we had $5.64 billion liquidated in 24 hours, getting those guys up out of there. Remember, their job is to take your money. Now, remember, guys, the focus. What is the actual indicators? Volume. As we saw, volume spiked, and we had it lower. Look at Tether. Tether is not getting pumped as much as it was. USDC, guys, remember you're focused on those actual indicators. The Fed. We know that the Fed, Jerome Powell, is speaking today. You know, I'm going to bring you the video on that because that's all they keep breaking up is that the current network, payments network, is outdated, digital currencies. So you know I'm going to do a video on that. Now, like I stated, we have CME, we have the Bitcoin futures and Ethereum futures on the 26th. And remember, guys, do not be scared of this dip. We know to buy the dip because we know we go right back up on the 5th. So definitely, guys, do your research. I'm not your financial advisor. It's not financial advice. But just like I stated, please do your own research. If you're new to cryptos, this is a perfect time for you to sit back and learn on how we work each month. Nothing has changed. Those who've been with me since January understand this. Now, let's get over into the actual crypto news, which we have a lot of news today. Basically, we have Ethereum trading bots extracted $107 million in 30 days. So, guys, we already know when it comes to the actual stock market, when you're talking about high-frequency trading, where basically now you have these bots that can actually beat you because they can see your trade and beat you before it actually goes through. Now, guys, we have Kraken users demand refund over flash crash liquidation. And Ethereum dropped all the way down to $700. That is correct. $700. Now, guys, getting over into the actual big news, we have Tether does a settlement for $18.5 million with the New York Attorney General. And Tether is supposed to report their reserves. And guys, still, even though this has been settled, I still seen Tether being done away with and USDC replacing it. Now, if you actually look further, you see that Bitfinex and Tether cannot service customers in the state of New York. So it's definitely something bigger that's going to come out of this. Like I stated about Tether, I do not see it going away right now because we know what? The Fed is pumping Tether and then Tether is pumping these cryptos. We can clearly see it. There's no way it's $1 trillion market without the Fed. We understand that. Now we have the ECB wants final say on the legal status of private stablecoins in the EU. Also, guys, we have MoneyGram suspends Ripple platform. I did a video on that last night. But also, Ripple is registered as a Wyoming business. And we see that Wyoming is starting to be a leader in the fintech banks. Don't forget the executive order that was done under Trump. And Ripple is listed along with the actual banks. Do not forget that executive order. I think it was 13772. Now we have the Bank of New York Mellon said to hire fire blocks for Bitcoin custody. And we have State Bank of India joins JP Morgan stablecoin payments network. And of course, we know behind that is Consensus. And we know that they're building Federal Reserve 2.0 on blockchain. Behind the curtain. Do not forget that. Now we have Canadian ETF predicted to hit 1 billion by Friday. And we see these Canadian ETFs are booming. Of course, in the United States, we are waiting on ours. We have Bill Gates warns Bitcoin buyers. But guys, we know Bill Gates is all over the place when it comes to blockchain and cryptos. He has spent billions and billions of dollars in blockchain. Now we have Bitcoin mining operation Northern Data considering a $500 million IPO in partnership with the Credit Suisse Bank. Now we also have Solana proposes SushiSwap to integrate to reduce fees from Ethereum. And guys, we hear a lot of talks of that. We know these gas fees are out of this world. So definitely as we see Ethereum scale, and hopefully they can scale fast, or creating more second layers, we can start getting rid of some of these fees. But this is starting to look like part of the plan, because a lot of these blockchains are benefiting from these Ethereum gas fees. So a lot of these actual projects are going to move over to other blockchains. Now we have former head of digital assets for TD Ameritrade is now the Fed's chief of innovation. Just like I said, I'm going to bring you the video of actual Jerome Powell and them speaking today about digital payments, the digital dollar. They had all of that in the actual meeting. So I'll definitely bring you a video on that. And then lastly, guys, we have Asian central banks join forces to form a multiple CBDC pact on blockchain. And remember, guys, do not forget about the Belt and Road Project. It works behind the curtain. And the Asian connection is leading us into the fourth industrial revolution, Society 5.0. Remember I stated there are 10 years ahead of us. We are behind on purpose. This was all part of the plan. The United States funded all this technology, gave them all this technology. Remember, guys, the rise of the dragon and the fall of the American Babylon. Now, guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, don't forget both links, the crypto links and book links are in the description. Also, the stock channel. Do not forget about Cryptoteacher stock channel. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. Where everybody's at home, you got the at-home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks that keep pumping and dumping. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.